Hello and welcome to the 13th episode of our weekly Unity tip Roundup, where we take a look at the tweets that were posted or mentioned on or around each Tuesday under the Unity tips hashtag. As we just said, this episode is already the 13th installment of our series, and it will be released, as always, on a Friday. At least it's not the 13th episode on a Friday the 13th. Good thing we are not superstitious. In this episode we gather tweets that were posted, shared or retweeted around 5th of April 2022. And we are starting this episode like we did the last one, with a tweet from Mirza. He's becoming one of our mainstays apparently. And he delivers his quality Unity tips to his over 9,000 followers. And his tip for this week really packs a punch. From the astonishing amount of likes and retweets, it is easy to see that it is something that a lot of people did not know about. It is about accessing hidden property paths in your script. If you do not know how to access a property from your script, in newer versions of Unity, the right-click menu offers you to copy its path, and then it is as easy as pasting it to your script. Check out the animation on how it works. And now it gets a bit déjà vu heavy. Exactly as it was last week with Mirza in the front, we have Peter, Sunny Valley Studio, on our second spot. With almost 650 followers, he also has a great audience for the frequent Unity tips he is posting. This week he wrote about the system flags attribute, which enables a multi-select dropdown from an enumeration. Think of it similar to the layer mask dropdowns in the inspector. Check out the image to see an example. Alexandre is a newcomer to our series. He's a game maker with his project Temp Zero on Steam. Please take a moment to head to the Steam page linked in his profile and wishlist the game. Also, even if 111 followers is a very nice number, while you are there, how about leaving a follow? If you are working on a 2D project and are looking for a way to visualize areas of effect, his tip might be just for you. Depending on your style of game, using lights might be an easy and cheap solution. Check out the animation to see it in action. Hasaku is a software engineer with 1,282 followers and also a first-time appearance in our list. Most developers are familiar with the standard events like start, awake, update or others. But were you aware that there is a reset event and that it is called when a component is added to the inspector? You can use it to achieve something similar to the required component attribute or other fancy stuff that needs to happen when it is added or reset. Eric is a game developer based in Taiwan. He has over 200 followers to his Twitter account. His tip might help you if you are constantly switching to play mode and back. We are all very aware of the sometimes small, other times longer pause after pressing the button. Did you know that you can speed this up a little bit? The trick is to disable reload domain in the enter play mode settings. But you should be aware that this disables the resetting of your overall environment, which usually ensures that each start of the play mode is exactly the same. But if that is not a problem to you, this might help you save some time. Well, does this also count as a déjà vu? Not really, because we are always in the last spot on our list to not take away the spotlight from the great creators in the list. And for this week we went with something a bit more complicated and specialized. There are times when your project has specific requirements in the project settings for different build targets. And if you're just occasionally switching, changing these by hand is a viable option. But if it starts to get annoying, we have just the right hint for you. You can change project settings from script. The settings are located in asset files in the project settings folder in your project. And if you know how the setting is named, you can change it by script. To find the name, open the asset file in text editor and look through the list. To see how you can change it with an example, check out the image in our post. And we already reached the end of our list for this week. There were a lot of very interesting tips this week and we hope that we found a few that were new to you. If you find one or two or more of them useful, keep in mind that these are made by passionate creators from the Unity community. And for them, seeing your appreciation is the best motivation to keep on sharing the knowledge. So we would really love to see you head over to their Twitter profiles and leaving them a follow and a few likes on the tips you find useful. And if your hunger for Unity content is still not satisfied when you are done checking those accounts, maybe you want to see what's on our channel? At least there are more episodes of this series, and also a few Unity tutorials on different topics. And while you are there, how about subscribing to our channel? Oh, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for notifications. For any questions, comments, recommendations or requests, please use the comment section. Thank you for your time, and see you next week.